Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And it goes. Lifestyles of the rich and famous. Bought a big house and a whole lot of ranges. A fresh new couch and a whole lot of trainers. A closet full of clothes and some brand new dangers. And some Mexican.
Hi, my name is Vashtie. I am an artist, a designer, a director. I'm from Albany, New York, and which is like 2 hours upstate from the city. There wasn't much for a kid to do. I definitely spent a lot of time by myself during those years, kind of reading a lot of magazines and watching TV, watching music videos, watching movies. I started actually when I moved here for school. I just networked, meeting people through working downtown or interning. So far I've just been working on a lot of lower budget projects because I'm a new director. I don't really have much of a choice if I'm trying to make a name for myself with the projects that I get brought to my attention. It's a challenge in that way. You get something and you might not necessarily like it. Like there's a lot of music that I usually get and I'm like, I would never listen to it. But it's a challenge for me as an artist to make it worthwhile for someone to go, hey, I don't really like that song, but oh, I like the video and now I kind of like the song. Usually when I get music, I have to listen to it over and over and over again. It's easier for me to listen to a song and get visuals. I see things when I hear music, so that helps. So I like to really get comfortable with the song. I play it over and over and over again. I like to find out more about the artist and where they're coming from. I like to know more about the music that they're making and how they see it. There's always that duality of an artist, a musician, I should say, that sees himself one way and then their fan base sees them actually in another way. So just trying to combine the two and make it work. So when I did the video, it was just, I had heard Kanye's mixtape and loved that track. Us Placers was my favorite song. And I knew I wanted to shoot a video for it, but I just knew that getting the artist involved would be more or less impossible. So the idea of the kids came about just because, I love kids. I think they're funny, and I think when kids act like adults, it's even funnier. So it came quite natural thinking of the kids as replacements of the artists. That video was basically an idea that I had, and it was a project that I wanted to create myself. So that is completely independent of all three of those artists. Well, since my background is definitely more fine arts, I started out drawing and painting. I kind of look for inspiration through that. As far as directing, I would say music videos, definitely Diane Martell. She's been a favorite of mine. I look up to her, and she's also a friend. I love Chris Cunningham. I love really classic directors like Bertolucci and Fellini. So I draw from those inspirations as well, like old school Italian films I love. I just wrote for a video that's, it's Kanye's new artist that I'm writing for, and I'm a big fan of Richard Prince. I kind of got really into his paintings of nurses. He, for a while, was doing a series of nurses that kind of had the white mask with the cross on it. It's an old school visual of a nurse. It's definitely not a modern day look. Actually, Louis Vuitton used it recently in their runway show. In music videos, I'm kind of bored with that very overdone, sexy video girl, and I actually hate the word sexy because I think people that use it usually refer to things that aren't really sexy. Those nurses to me kind of gave off this feeling of mysterious sexiness, and so in the treatment for this new Kanye artist, I put the nurses in the video. My goals as a director actually kind of transcend the music video world. I always brand myself as an artist first and foremost. My goals are to make a name for myself, doing really great pieces that might change the music video world. Eventually I'd like to go into feature-length films, even short films actually, documentaries. I'm definitely designing clothing. Till this day, with all the brands that are out there, streetwear or couture, I still don't really find myself in a lot of these brands, so a lot of it in my style today, it's kind of like making it up as I go. I mean, a lot of the t-shirts I wear are men's t-shirts that I have to get altered to fit me. There's not really a brand that I feel like represents me as a girl or just as an artist. I grew up with guys. I've been pretty much a tomboy my whole life, so I'm used to being around men and, you know, knowing what they say about women and how they treat women, and, you know, not always necessarily bad, but good, and but I'm just used to kind of the rapport with men. Every now and again, I definitely run into very bizarre, sexist moments. You see these men that have been around for a while. I don't think they know sometimes how to react to a young woman who's doing something on the other side of the camera. I think they're used to seeing girls in front of the camera and wanting to be in front of the camera and be on a scene. And I'm breaking them into, you know, other women out there that aren't, you know, doing the things that they expect them to be doing. Calling myself a music video director in a way is really limiting, just because I'm an artist first and foremost. So I think that would be something I'd want people to know, that I'm an artist and that I have a background and that I studied. A lot of people don't know that I studied film or cinematography. A lot of people just think, oh, I just knew the right people and I got into it, which is kind of funny, but I'm definitely a focused artist. To me, an artist is someone that has something to say. I mean, not necessarily someone that's been taught to like dance a certain way and sing a certain way. And you know, I think it's always important to be who you are, and no matter what you do. You can judge art as good or bad, but I feel like if there's always something in there that's honest to who the person is that made it, I think that's important, no matter what. But yeah, I don't know.